Starting with the hardwood floors. Well, not real hardwood. As you can see, painted the walls. Put up some curtains. You wanna go outside? Now these floors can be cold in the morning, but we got this thing, so it's okay. It's our new setup. Hey everyone.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Katie.
We're married.
Welcome to our channel. Sit.
This is our beautiful Bassett audience.
Couldn't get his ear. And he is a big baby. He whines all the time. The reason he's on my lap right now is because he won't stop whining to go outside, even though he's been outside 3 times now in the past 30 minutes. I worked on Monday, so we had the weekend to remodel the floors. So we tore out the carpets. That was the first thing we did. That was very gross. We went out and we tore out the carpets, which that was pretty easy. It's just a box cutter, and you kind of just push in hard enough.
Pull at the edges and all the staples kind of, well, not all the staples come out, but the carpet comes out.
Yeah, the carpet comes out, but the staples stay in. And the staples are everywhere, literally hundreds of them. Come on, would you please stop licking my hand?
Angel.
Anytime's gonna lick your hand. Come on, Natron.
We're ripping up the carpet, and then under the carpet is like just a really thin foam pad. And then under that is the plywood, and that's where all the staples were stuck to pretty much.
Super hard to see, especially in the plywood. And we just got my little multi-tool.
Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, we saw a lot of videos of people talking about the same process, pulling up their carpet in the RV and the staples, and they would just talk about how miserable it was and how horrible it was. And honestly, I really didn't think it was that bad. I was like, I don't know.
I mean, the worst part was...
I mean, it was tough, but it wasn't like horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't awful. The worst part was, you know, you think you're done, and
you find more.
And then you find 10 more. Other than that, it wasn't like it was like the worst thing in the world. Can I just put them on a chain?
No.
Otis, just don't be you for 10 minutes. Okay, so the carpet came out fine. And then there was that fake tile that was in the kitchen there. Was that vinyl? What is that?
Yeah, I guess
it's like
so.
vinyl tile. That was really easy. That was just a box cutter, and it was like cutting right through paper. And you know, you just tear chunks of it, huge chunks of it apart. Okay, we're back. You peed again for the 4th time within the past 40 minutes, probably.
So we have a slide out on our 5th floor, right? So we had originally bought enough of the flooring, and we thought it was going to be plenty to cover, you know, all of it. But we actually had to go and buy more floors just to cover the half of it. It was already getting really expensive, so Katie came up with a great idea to recarpet the slide out instead of adding more of the flooring, of that flooring to the slide out. And so we looked into it and we explored a lot of options, and the carpet was still pretty pricey. But thankfully, I came across this website, praise the Lord, and this website was having like this really good sale. I forget, I think it was like a New Year's kind of sale. So we found the perfect kind of carpet that we were just looking for, but it was a rug. So we just bought the right size rug, and then it came. It was also kind of a miracle. I had to get it delivered to the nearest
Post
We call it
office?
post office. And then we cut it out just to kind of fit the slide out.
Yeah. But we chose blue. Right? We wanted a rug that would kind of stand out with these white walls. Let's talk about installing the floors. We learned a lot. This is our first time installing these. It was a challenge. Yeah, I mean, for both of us. Basically, you can only cut one side. You can only cut one side of each slab.
It was a little frustrating at first. I'm honestly still not convinced that we completely did them correctly, but
Oh no,
they
we
worked.
did not. We didn't do it correctly. No. I mean, everything works. They're snapping together, and but a lot of the trim on the outside that we had put on, we added. Most of the trim is there because there's gaps where we cut the slabs a little too much.
So we had to get like extra large trimming. It's not really. I don't think it's really. Most people don't use it for what we used it for.
Yeah, but it works out because it looks fantastic. It looks great. It matches the floors. It matches the cabinets that are all in here. So it looks completely normal. So we started painting in February.
We were looking at a lot of people's like pictures of their remodels, and I think he really liked the like all white kitchen and
Yeah.
with the white cabinets and the white walls, and I really wanted the place to just be brighter.
And thinking about it now, I'm really glad we didn't go with all white because that would have been a little too.
So people pull it off, but
Yeah, some people pull it off.
I don't think
but,
we could have.
I mean, we're not designers, so. But yeah, so we painted them white. That took a couple days, and we didn't. Again, you painted most of it. I was at work, and I'd come home and there was just sections painted white. Maybe there's just the trim was painted a little bit with the primer. The next day I come back and there's a little bit more paint on the walls. And actually, when I did put my hands on to help out, I actually kind of messed it up. Remember?
Well, you've never really painted like on a house before, but when I was growing up, my parents painted their house a lot, so my dad has shown me how to do it.
That probably took a full week, huh?
I think 2 weeks total.
2 weeks total to paint.
And some days, like, I didn't want to paint because it was like 30 degrees outside, and I had to go outside for like 15 minutes and wash off the paint brushes and the rolls, and I didn't want to do that.
And it wasn't one of those things where you gotta hurry up and get this thing done. I mean, so we had plenty of time to do it, and it's kept you busy.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out really, really good.
When we painted, we had to take all the blinds down, so there wasn't any privacy in here. So next, the curtains, which you can see behind us.
Even picking out the curtains was kind of a chore for a moment there.
I was being very picky. I kind of wanted to do something fun, like with the design, but then I was worried that like nothing would go in the house, nothing else in the house would go with them.
Yeah, and it actually turned out, I think it was pretty good. I like it. I really do.
Saved a lot of money because it was just $10 a panel. When I tried to look up custom, like one panel was like maybe $300, and we got one panel for $10 at Walmart. So
Yeah.
I don't know who would be paying for those curtains, but
Yeah, not us.
But I feel bad for them.
Yeah, not us. So what's next for us? In furniture, upgrading. I like these recliners. We like our couch. We like our chairs for our table. One day we are going to sell this. If we sell it to an RV dealer, they're going to modernize it anyway. They're going to put new furniture in. And if we sell it to somebody else, they're probably going to want to modernize it. This is 2007. So we're either going to get new furniture, a couch, or we're going to get everything reupholstered a certain color, which we have not decided. It won't be blue or white. Definitely not white with Otis.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he loves to jump on the couch, no matter how dirty he is. But so I like to get them reupholstered just because, I mean, the couch is already a bed. I like these recliners; they're very comfortable. Our chairs have storage in them.
That's our next step, is furniture.
All right, y'all. Bye.